Hello, in this video I'll be showing you how to use the WhatsReceipt Lite app to generate receipts and manage your business. So once you log in, you'll be prompted to log in with your Google account, and once you're logged in, this is what you're going to see. So this is the page where you create receipts, but first of all you need to do some things in the settings. So if you click on this icon at the top to take you to the menu, so you can see the menu here. The first thing here will be showing your subscription package. So if you're opening the app for the first time, you'll be on the free plan, which allows you to create a limited number of receipts. Okay, and you can decide to do a subscription to be able to generate unlimited receipts. But I have a subscription active on this account and it's showing 28 days left. Then next is showing the Google account that I am logged into. Then you can see the other icons there. So the first one there is home, which is the page we are coming from. Then the next one is history. So this will show all the receipts you have generated in the last 6 months. So if you're just starting to use the app, you won't see anything here, but as you generate receipts, you will see them here as a list. Okay, then the next thing there is items. Okay, so you can see here it is blank. So this is where you had your items that you sell. So you can come here beforehand and add your items. So if you click on this add item icon at the bottom, it's going to bring up this interface so you can put in your item name. So let me just say test 1. You put in the price. So let's say it's 5,000, and then I saved. You can see it has been saved already. So I can just add the second item. Let's say the price is 15,000 and I save. So it's as easy as that to save an item. And if you notice before the item, you can see a pencil icon and a dustbin icon. So the pencil icon allows you to edit, while the dustbin icon allows you to delete. So let's say maybe the price of this item has changed. I can click on the pencil icon, come here and change the price. Okay, and if probably there's an item that you no longer sell or whatever, for whatever reason you want to delete an item, just click on the dustbin icon and that item will be deleted. The next is customers. So if you click on customers here, you can see I have some customers pre-saved here. So I can add new customer by clicking here. So I click on add new customer and I'm prompted to add a name. So I can say Mr. Gold. Okay, and then here is where you had their WhatsApp number. So if they're Nigerian, you leave it as Nigerian. Okay, then you can add whichever other country it is. If they're not in Nigeria, you select their country code and then you type the number. So you start from whether it's 8070, whatever, you type the rest of the number here. So it is essential that you put in their correct WhatsApp number. If their WhatsApp number, if the number you save here is not their WhatsApp number, it means that you will not be able to send them a receipt via WhatsApp. So it's essential that what you put here is your customer's WhatsApp number. So I'm just gonna save mine. So let me say, okay, so address is optional, but you could just decide to add an address. Okay, and when you're done, you click on save customer. So that customer has been saved. Then go back to the menu again, and the next thing there is billing. So this is when you want to subscribe. Okay, so I'm on an active plan. I have an active plan, but if you don't have an active plan, as I said earlier, what you'll be seeing here is free plan, and it's to show you the number of receipts that you can generate. Okay, so you can scroll down and select your desired plan. Okay, so because I have an active subscription, it is showing extend, but for someone that doesn't have an active subscription, what they will see here is subscribe. they will see subscribe here. So you can simply click here and you'll be directed to Paystack, where you can make a payment and your subscription will be automatic. So you are subscribed automatically to the Pro plan once you make your payment through Paystack. So let's go back to the menu again. The next here is help and guide. Okay, so here are our support channel. So you can click on the WhatsApp icon to chat with us on WhatsApp, or click on the email icon to send us a mail. Then you can read our terms of service by clicking here. Then this is also a guide on how to use the app, but you're watching this video already. Then here you can see the business identity and security warning. Okay, so the idea is that when you set up your app, you input your business name. Once you be sure that you are using your right business name, because once you subscribe to a plan, you should not change your business name. What happens is immediately you change your business name, your license will be invalidated. It means that you will lose your subscription. So before you subscribe to a plan, make sure that you have inputted your correct business name under settings. So we'll be going to settings now. So the next one there is settings. So this is the settings interface. So the first one here is subscription and billing. So it will take you to that same billing interface if you click on it. And then here you come here and put in your correct business name. So this is my own business name. So here you put in your phone number, preferably your WhatsApp number, and then here you put your thank you message. So what message do you want to appear at the bottom of your receipt? That's what you put here. So maybe something like thank you for your patronage, maybe something like no refund after purchase, whatever it is, whatever message you want to pass across. May just be as short as thank you for your business, thank you for your patronage. You put it here. Okay, and then here is where you select your currency. So you select your currency here, and then this number format, you can just leave it like this. Okay, just leave it the way it is. Okay, so in your business, do you give discounts? If you give discounts, you can leave it as this. What it means is that on your receipt interface, you'll see a place where you can enable, where you can give a discount. But if you don't give discounts in your business, you can just turn this off. So do you pay tax? Do you charge your customers for tax or VAT? If you do, you toggle that and then you put the percent here. So whether it's 7.5, if it's VAT 7.5, whatever it is, you put it here. So what it means is that if you put this tax rate here, whatever the total cost of the goods is, the tax will be added on top of it. So but you can just switch it off. So when you're done, you come to the bottom here and click on save settings. So your settings will be saved. Once you saved your settings, you come back here to the menu and click on home. So it will bring you back to this receipt interface. So it's going to come this way. So you know the default option there is guest customer, but we don't sell to guest customers. So we want to sell to an actual customer. So you're going to click here to select a customer you have previously saved. And if it's not a customer you have previously saved, you can just click here and add a new customer. So if I click here, it will allow me to put the name of a new customer. I can change the country code here and put their WhatsApp number here. So once you're done, you simply click on save and select. Okay, but we don't want to do that. So we want to select an existing customer. So we'll click here and click on the contact of that customer. Then you come here and click on add item. Okay, so it's going to open this up. So you may want to sell something that is already in your inventory, and at this point you can also add a new item. Remember, we saved test 1 and test 2 as our item. So if I start typing now, you see it will bring out items that start with those letters. Okay, so I can simply select test 1 And here I can change the quantity if it is not one. So let's say I want to sell 5 of that, and then so that is done. Then I click on add item to add another item. So let's say I also want to sell test 2, and I want to sell maybe 20 of that. Okay, so let's say I want to also sell another item that is not already saved. So when I click on add item, and let's say I want to add vegetable oil. So you can see as I started typing, can you see what popped up here? Can you see what popped up here? It's asking me, do I want to save that new item to inventory? So let's say I finished typing there and I want to save it to inventory. So I'll just say, yes, I want to save it to inventory. So it's asking me to input the price. So let's say it is 25,000. Okay, so I'm going to click OK. So, okay, I don't know why it's not putting it there. Okay, so let's just type it manually. So our price is 25,000. Okay, so let's try to add item again. Let's see that vegetable oil. Okay, so you can see that's corrected that. So think that is something that needs to be worked on. So you can see that's already saved it with the price. So if I click on it again, it's going to come up with the price. So let's just delete that last one. So once I'm done adding the items, I scroll down here. You can see the next thing here is payment method. So is the customer paying cash? So if it's an online business, customer is probably not paying cash. Maybe they are paying by bank transfer or any other method. So let's just select bank transfer. Then note, is there anything you want to write to the customer? Maybe there's any information you want to pass across to the customer. You can also put it here, but it is optional. Okay, so once I'm done filling in all the details, I click on generate receipt. So immediately I clicked on generate receipt, can you see what comes up here? So the first thing there is copy. The next one is PDF and open WhatsApp chat with Mr. Hold. So if I click on PDF, a PDF of this receipt is going to be downloaded. If I click on copy, this receipt is going to be copied as a text, and then it's going to close this page. Okay, so since I want to send to the customer directly, I have the customer's WhatsApp number and I just want to send to the customer directly. What I'm going to click on is open WhatsApp chat with Mr. Old. Okay, but so if I click on that, what I'm going to have is the text version of this receipt. Okay, so let's do that and see, we'll come back here for the PDF. So let's say we open WhatsApp chat with Mr. Hold. So you can see it's opening the WhatsApp interface. Okay, so I used my number as that. So you can see immediately I clicked on open WhatsApp chat, it has automatically copied the receipt. So if I click on send now, can you see? So this is the receipt here as a text. All right, so let's say that I want to send the receipts as a PDF. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the app. So you can see when I came back to the app, it's already on a new page. Okay, it's ready to generate a new receipt, but I want to go back to that last receipt. So I'm going to go to this menu at the top and click on history. So you can see this is the receipt here. This is the receipt at the top here. So I'll just click on view. So you can see it has opened the receipt again. So I can click on PDF. So if I click on PDF, it's going to download a PDF of that receipt. So a PDF of this receipt has been downloaded already. So I don't want to open it. I'll just close this. And then I'll go back to that WhatsApp chat. Okay, because the way the app functions, it cannot send the PDF directly. You will have to attach the PDF. So I'm going to click open WhatsApp chat, and it's going to take me back to WhatsApp chats with that person. So you can see the text is there already. So what I'm going to do is to click on this attachment icon here. I'm going to click on it. So it's a document I want to attach, so I'll click on document, browse documents. So it should be the most recent document. So this is it here, and I just want you to take note of something. Look at the size of the document. Can you see it? 6.61 kilobytes. So it's very light. So that's why the app is WhatsReceipt Lite. So it uses very minimal data, uses very minimal storage. So you can see that the receipt is very light. So even if you decide to download hundreds of these receipts and keep them on your device, it doesn't take so much space. So I'm going to click on the receipt now. Okay, so you can see the PDF of the receipt. You can see it's looking very beautiful, very professional. So you just click on send, and it's going to send to the customer. So you can see here that the receipt has now been sent. So you can see this is the receipt here. So this is the PDF of the receipt here, and it also sent it with the text. Okay, so using the app is as simple as that. But in case you still have questions, just click on any of the support channels to chat us up. All right, thank you.